Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video,
Yo, asking for myself, is moms really out here not sending and spending night bags with their kids when they go to their dad's house? Are we doing that so daddy could buy them clothes? Or what's the reason? Why are you sending your kid to your baby dad's house knowing that this is not their primary address where they live, knowing that you already can't trust him to even properly dress himself, but you're putting your kids' appearance and all that in his hands? And if you had to not send a bag just to get him to purchase them clothes, that's more the reason to make sure that your kids are good, because clearly he's not putting them first anyway. Clearly he's not thinking of them when they're not with him anyway. So why would you even play with your babies like that? I didn't know we was not sending bags with the kids when they stay with their dads. I didn't know that. I thought we was packing them at least a couple outfits to make sure that they good, that they represent you well. Like, not even sending panties is crazy. One outfit. Can they get one outfit? Just one? A starter outfit. So dad to see that, okay, I only got one outfit for you, so I got to get you something. But just to not send nothing is absolutely crazy. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Are we doing that though? Are we not sending bags with the dads when they keep the kids? Let me know, because maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I'm packing my kids a bag when they go anywhere that's not with me.
yeah, it's sad, unfortunately, but although fathers are supposed to have their own set of clothes, their own set of shoes, toothbrushes, everything at their homes, most of the times that's not the case, okay? And so a lot of women are forced, a lot of mothers are forced to pack a bag as if their kids are going for an overnight stay. All right. It's not right, but it's just looking out for the kids. Unfortunately, sometimes you end up having kids with someone who is just not fit to be a dad. Okay. But because of the laws and so on and so forth, you have to co-parent with them. And so you end up having to find ways and means to make your child's life much easier, while they are with their dads. But it shouldn't be that way. Usually the normal thing to do is for each parent to have their own set of beds, food, clothes, like everything. So if the child is moving from one place to the other, the child is being taken care of and provided for by each parent. But that's not always the case. So I get it. But it shouldn't be the mother's responsibility or an expectation or requirement of moms to pack a bag with clothes and everything for the kids when they are going to see their dad, their father, who also has parental responsibility. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be an expectation or a requirement of moms, which, somehow makes them out to be bad moms if they don't do it. I mean, yes, I get it. An outfit to the place and a second outfit just in case there's something happens. Yes, it makes sense. Okay. But thinking that moms are supposed to, pack bags with clothes, shoes, and everything, in my opinion, it's not right. But let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Let's get into the opinions of others, and I'm going to come back and talk some more. Thank you, and hit the subscribe button.
Moms really out here not sending and spending night bags.
So I'm going to admit, when I saw this video, I was like, it's the girlfriend. It has to be a girlfriend, right? And then after my initial shock and awe, I went back and listened, and I was like, no, this is mom. Oh, no. And to that, I say, girly pop, you are being bamboozled, hoodwinked, scammed, tricked, however you want to put it. That's what's happening, because no, you shouldn't even have to do that. I do not pack bags for my kids to go to their dad's house because he has everything that they need at his house. Clothes, everything. So there's literally no need for me to do that because he's a parent. So he's being a parent. That's part of that is providing your kids for the things that they need. And I do know that other factors come into play. Like, you can't control what he does or doesn't do. But what I'm telling you is that there are, dads that are actually parenting, and that's what he should be doing. He's also always been a present, hands-on dad, even when we were married, and divorce just didn't change that. I also understand that co-parenting dynamics are different depending on who is involved. But at the end of the day, it's really because he's parenting, so I don't have to tell him what to do or send the clothes to make sure they look this, or I know that he's going to properly take care of them. And if you're not able to trust him in that way, I feel for you, because that's not fair, because you're both parents, and so, you should both be taking equal responsibility. But again, I know that's not something that you can control. Anyway, to answer your question, I don't send stuff because he has what they need. And, we both parent, so.
Send and spend a night bag.
Absolutely. 100%. Not sending them. Because my son's dad is his dad. He does not look after my son. Did not, because my son is now 20 and in a different part of the country. But he did not just look after him or babysit him. He was his parent. He is his parent. And he had things at his house for our son. I had stuff at my house for our son. The things that went in between were the things that our kiddo had on that day, and the things that he wanted to take with him. Any toys he wanted to take, phone, charger, that sort of thing. Because the other parent is a parent, and the responsibility doesn't just fall on the parent that has the full custody. It falls on both parents. So no, we're not just expecting people to go and other parents just to go and buy clothes because we don't want to buy clothes. My ex-husband bought clothes for our son that stayed at his house. He had everything that he needed at his dad's house and everything that he needed at my house. That's just how it happens. And if anyone is having to send an overnight bag to the other parent, then maybe have a look at it. Perhaps encourage that other parent to take a little bit of responsibility for the time that they're spending with their child. Because it is not babysitting, it is parenting. That's it. And that parent shouldn't have a problem with providing the stuff for their child at their house. That's it.
And the night bags.
So I feel like I'm kind of an OG in this game. I moved out of my son's dad's house when my son was 8 weeks old, and he's 17 now, so we've been co-parenting this entire time. And of course, when I was breastfeeding, he didn't really actually go overnight to his dad's house often, and when he did, he absolutely had a bag because I had to pump and send breast milk. But after that, no, you're gonna have to have your own set of diapers, your own set of clothes, your own set of shoes, your own toothbrush, your own bed. You need to be able to take care of I don't understand these men who have kids but don't have an extra room for their kids or space for their kids to be at their homes, stuff for them at their homes. You are just as much a parent as the mother is. Step your game up, bro.
Is moms really...
I get your point. You're trying to make sure your kids is straight in the end because you feel like your kid's father ain't got enough sense to make sure they got clothes and everything that they need. I get that. But I feel like this. If I got kids with you, you need to make sure that just like I do make sure my kids got clothes, food, or whatever it is when they with me, you need to be doing the same thing on your end. If you feel like that man ain't got sense enough to make sure that his kids got clean clothes when they over there, then you might want to take it a little step further. Because if that fool ain't got sense enough to make sure that they got clothes, then 9 times out of 10, he ain't got sense enough to make sure that they eat. So if all you worried about is a spend the night bag, you need to do a little bit more research and delve a little bit further. Because I know me, myself, if I'm worried that if I don't send clean clothes and my kids over here with this man, they're not going to have clean clothes, on my mind is, if you ain't worried about their clothes, is you worried about their stomachs, is you worried about what they going to eat. And if I feel like that, I'm not finna send my kids over there. And we'll have to come to some other sort of arrangement so my kids are able to see their dad, but it wouldn't be no going over there spending the night, but they sitting up over there hungry. No, sir. No, ma'am.
Is moms really out here not spending night bags?
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Or at least they shouldn't be. Because if you have to sing a night bag with your child when they're spending time with their dad, he needs to get his ass whooped. Plain and simple. Like back in the days, you know, when they used to get the electric cord and whoop you real good? Yeah, that needs to get his ass whooped like that. Because no matter if your child is spending one day out of the week with you, 1 day out of the month, 1 day out of the year, they should have their own freaking room. All their clothes that they can wear for weeks, months even. Shoes as far as much as you can get, basically. They should be set like they live with you daily. Because that's your child. And it's common sense.
When they go to their dad's house.
Peace and blessings, you punk bitch. Don't mind my shirt, I just gave my dog a bath. And by dog, I mean actual canine. You gotta specify that type of shit nowadays. Now, clearly as you can see, I am not a baby mama. Then again, once again, it's 2024, you gotta specify that type of shit too. But as a stepdad and a baby daddy, I feel like in the context of what this topic is about, I could properly give an input. First things first, as a father and as a man, the kids already have clothes over there, my boy. Even if it is not their primary residence, it is still a second home. Think truck drivers don't got clothes in their truck? Now, besides the fact that you should be providing that anyway as a father, judge me if y'all won't, because this might come off a little petty. I'm not saying all women, but considering some women like holding it over a man's head, the things she do for the kid that he don't, I'm not finna give you the satisfaction of saying that every time you send them over here, you send them with clothes. Nah, shorty, when you drop them off, no, they got everything they need over here and a few things they really don't. Nigga, my wife would tell you, I'm not even gonna move, like say if we was separated, I'm not even gonna move into a crib if it's not enough room for me and my kid. And like she said, even if your house is their primary residence, this still their second home. So if, for example, I got 2 kids by this woman, I'm moving into a 3-bedroom. Cause like I said, call me petty, but when you drop them off, the only thing you're gonna be able to say about me is you always giving them candy. Yup, sure is. Now, from a stepdaddy point of view, I feel like I understand the context of which she talking about, which go back and watch the whole video, folks. Now, yes, if your baby daddy has shown that he ain't providing no clothes and can't do no type of shit like that, but the kids still want to go see him, man, pack their ass and spend the night bag, folks. Like I said, I'm a stepdad, but I'm also a baby dad. I am a firm believer in not keeping the kids away from their fathers, because I feel like all kids need their fathers in their life. Me, my trauma, and my felonies is an example of what can happen if you don't got a daddy. But at the same time, as a man, I am definitely not a fan and hella against, and how can I put this? Enabling men to behave like boys, if that makes sense. Now, I ain't saying my wife, baby daddy, do this, you know, because I don't want to hit nobody's mouth, because I punch him in. But from my experience, what I've noticed is with some dudes, when they notice that you constantly keep providing something, they'll feel like, well, she'll pick up the slack, or they'll pick up the slack even. You constantly sending your kids over there with clothes, and they constantly not coming back with none. Now he over there stockpiling clothes that he did not pay for. And the same thing go with gifts, shoes, etc., etc. This nigga over here stockpiling on your dime, making it seem like he doing something that he really ain't. Cause let's say hypothetically he invite him little lady friend over that know he got kids. She seeing the toys, the bedroom set, the clothes. Oh my God, such a good father. Let me take these drawers. Not knowing G, like, nah, I bought that bedroom set because I didn't want my kids going over there and not having nothing to sleep on. I bought them clothes. I got tired of my kids constantly going over there without a change of clothes. Like, I even bought them motherfucking toys because I got tired of my kids going over there without shit to do. So yes, as a man, you shouldn't have to be packing your kids no spend the night bag. They not going over a Jones crib. But at the same time, everybody's situation is different, so know who you dealing with. Because I ain't saying enable him to act like a little boy, but ain't nothing wrong with sending your kids over there with a spend the night bag. You ain't finna keep doing that shit though, shorty. Better take your ass Rainbow, City Trend, something.
Hey dads, do you not have clothes for your kids at your house? Because that woman's video makes me think you don't have clothes for your kids at your house. You should have clothes for your kids at your house. I mean, if it's a budget problem, start small. Start small. 5 pair of underwear, 5 pair of socks, 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of shorts, 2 long sleeve shirts, 2 short sleeve shirts, 2 long sleeve dresses, 2 short sleeve dresses. That's like baseline. So that way, if they come over in a long sleeve shirt and pants, you can send them home in a clean long sleeve shirt and pants. Whatever they come over with, you send them home with, right? When I say come over with, I mean what they're wearing, okay? And then next thing you would add is an extra pair of shoes. I didn't include that in the first list because they should be wearing shoes when they come over, okay? Next thing you would add to the list, swimsuit, okay? Oh my God, please tell me you have toothbrushes and washcloths and face cloths. Bed sheets, you have bed sheets for your kids, right? Like more than 1 pair, so they have a rotation. Y'all really should have clothes for your kids at your house. You're their dad. Be their dad. Anything that you need to survive, they also need to survive. And if they're still in diapers, you should have 2 packs of their current size and 1 pack of 1 size up. And your diaper bag should have an 80-20. 80% of the diapers are their current size and 20% of the diapers are the 1 size up. Because somehow you go to the park and they are this size and you come home from the park and they're the size up. How the fuck do they do that? Anyway, get your kids clothes for your house.
I think they all said everything that I wanted to say. But what I'm going to add in, what she said in the video that was like, to me was when she said, is it that you want the father of the child to buy them clothes? Like, yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. That's his responsibility. He is supposed to provide shelter, food, clothing, everything that the child needs. And the mom is supposed to do the same. All right. So if a mother is sending their child over to their father's house, there shouldn't be a question of, does he have clothes to wear? Is he going to have food to eat? Is he going to be entertained? Is he going to be taken care of? There shouldn't be that because we are both responsible for the child, which is common sense. Okay, but if you are being used or you're being made to feel like you have to pack a bag, pack food, pack everything to take your child to their father's house, then you have a problem. Okay, you're being taken advantage of. And if you find yourself in a co-parenting dynamic where you are forced to pack bags, food, clothes, entertainment, everything with your child when they go to their father's house, maybe you should look into giving him visitation, okay? Giving him visitation so you don't have to do that, okay? Because I do agree that children need their dads, but if he can't take care of them and provide for them, then, find ways and means to give him visitation where you all can meet in a public place, where he can spend time with the child and so on and so forth. There's no need for the child to go to his house because he's incapable of being a parent. And it's as simple as that. All right. But to say that, women should be packing bags, foods and everything while their children are going to their father's house, that's wrong. It just doesn't sound right. Fathers are also responsible for their children. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.